And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections, caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute coming right...
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, the silence is worse. I need to get some air.
Oh my fucking god. Someone's messaging me.
After summoning all my strength and willpower, I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop.
I just don't get it.
This air was powered by adrenaline that whole morning. Now I'm mostly powered by extra strength Advil. And these.
Okay, we can walk again. I just don't get it. Like the whole cover-up thing. Because it was years ago. Why do they still feel the need to cover up explosions? When no one would ever find out about this if they wouldn't do these fucking explosions. There would be other ways to get rid of the dead people that are still laying there or not laying there. They wouldn't have to do it with fucking explosions. It just doesn't make sense that they did this and that caused Gabe to die. The whole story itself doesn't make sense, and I feel let down that it was just something like that, because I thought this would be something mind-blowing, even bigger. And the thing with Jed is just, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense that he's the one who's causing this, and everyone's been lying because of him, and Diane knew about it because of him, and the girl that Diane talked to on her phone as well was all in because of this, and I just thought it would be something bigger from Typhon and not from Jed directly.
You ever swing a pick before, Mr.
Chen, John, and now. But I'm a hard worker, and I learn fast, and I don't mind long hours.
You don't have somebody waiting on you at home?
No, sir.
Well, John, guess you're a hell diver now.
I'm wondering if he ever found out that this is the father of Gabe. Okay, wait. Dad. Okay, one more. I wonder who he would have been if things had been different. Chun or John? Husband or widower? Dad or whatever he decided to be instead? What if Mom hadn't died? What if they'd never come to the States? What if Gabe and I hadn't come along? Would things be different? Was there something about him? Something impossibly bottomlessly sad? That was always going to lead him here someplace like there? He didn't have somebody waiting for him at home. He was right. We had already been plucked up and sent away, isolated from him, each other ourselves. He thought a lot about coming back someday. Whether he was strong enough, whether he'd be doing more harm than good, I don't know. I know it would have been nice to look him in the eyes as an adult and get to decide how I feel about him. It's hard to forgive a ghost. So I was wondering if like that was like something like, you know, the way that Gabe was saying that he's looking for the father already. Kinda, I forgot about this, but looking back to it, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Doesn't even matter, but like that you knew he was gonna be relevant again at some point. And that's the reason why Gabe probably came here in the first place. Jed Alex, question mark. I got good at describing other people's emotions in this book. Even new emotions, complicated ones. I could push through the mystery, find the words, but I don't know if I can do that here. I know that something in me resonated with something in Jed, each hooking into the other, drawing us together. I saw it in him, and it was like walking into a house you used to live in, seeing what someone else has done to it. Blazing self-hatred, so bright you can't let yourself look at it. The sure knowledge that you spread rot to everything you touch. The rigid feeling of the role, the routine, the lines you memorize and regulate to keep yourself from succumbing to the pull and looking at the truth. I don't regret what I did to Jed. He's a monster, no matter what was inside of him, and monsters deserve to be taken down. But now, in the smoldering aftermath, I find myself wondering if all of this is what I do deserve. Because while the monster is gone, the hatred is still there. I feel it, a flaming heart, angrily leashing around for more to burn. Maybe it is part of me now? Jed's final scar and the only one that will never heal. Fill your hands with grains of sand. In the rocks you see the clocks. Thought I could hunt, I could be brave. Nothing can save you, nothing to save. Of times that passed, the good, the bad, your life's a life you wish you had. Arthur, who's that? Alex, Arthur Jones with the New York Telegram. We want your story and ongoing Typhon coverage. When is a good time to speak over the phone? Sorry, I'm not doing any media right now, getting a lot of requests. When did you learn that your father lived in Haven Springs and worked with Jed Lucan? How did it feel to learn that Jed Lucan was responsible for the mining accident that killed your father? Why do you think Jed Lucan confessed to his crimes? This caller has been blocked. She will no longer receive messages from this number. Oh god. Who's Jessica? Hello Alex, this is Jessica Martin from the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm sorry to contact you out of the blue. I know you've been through a lot. We are working on a Rocky Mountain Gazette. Why do I feel like I read this title in Life is Strange 2? We're working on a story about the Typhon controversy, and I'd love to speak with you either on or off record about your experiences. I'm not really comfortable talking about it right now. Your comfort would be my priority. Please contact me at this number if you change your mind. Thank you for your time and stay safe. Thank you. Okay, we didn't block this one because she was actually considerate. Steph. Okay, what is she saying? Alex, you're incredible and I'm here for you no matter what. Call me the minute you need anything. I know. Thank you for having my back. It meant so much. Yeah, seriously. Alex, I'm sorry. My dad was a hero. That's what everyone said for years. And it took so many lies to hold that up. Disgusting, terrible lies. Typhon lied, Dad lied, but worst of all, I lied to myself. Even when the truth was right in front of my eyes, I believed him over you. I'm so sorry. If you're willing to see me again, I'd be grateful to apologize in person. You see, I was mad at him in that scene, of course, obviously, because it kind of felt like backstabbing, like betrayal. And it was kind of stupid because literally we were standing there looking like we just came out of hell, which we basically did. And he was still questioning whatever we said and believing his father, who wasn't even saying anything. He didn't even leash out on us, which was kind of feeling unrealistic, because I think like normally people would get heated by accusations, and especially in a situation like this. But oh, we were just like getting in his mind, doing hypnotic shit or whatever. But actually, the thing that Ryan just texted us makes it feel more real. And it's like easier to forgive him, because you know, this is what it feels like to show real emotions, because we don't see real emotions that much in this game actually, even though it is all about emotions. Some things just feel like not that easy to believe, but well. Hey Chen, I didn't think you'd actually take down Typhon. You're braver than I ever imagined. Now you owe me a new job. Glad you're okay, really. Thanks, Mac. Remember in the beginning of the game when Mac was our biggest problem? Dear Alex, Dear Alex, you've been through an awful lot these past few weeks. Your resilience and courage continues to astound me. I have no doubt that you will weather this affront against your person with the same grace as you demonstrated to me during our lovely dance at the Spring Festival. A moment I will not soon forget. So please remember that we are here for you. Sincerely, Reginald McAllister III. I know, and I appreciate you sticking up for me, Ducky. Yeah, seriously? In Germany, we would call this Ehrenmann. He is a man of honor. And I'm glad I got the scene in episode 4 with the dancing with him. Also, what I was asking myself, because Pike was like directly attacking Typhon because we took his fear away in the last episode. I'm wondering what would have happened if we wouldn't have done this. You needed me, the one woman who should have believed you above everyone, and I failed. Char, it's okay, just take care of yourself and Ethan. Charlotte. Ethan. OMG, I heard what happened. You weren't gonna mention being a superhero when I texted yesterday? I'm so glad you're safe. Oh, look at this. Dad knows what's up. That's awesome, Ethan, you look great. Thanks, buddy, me too. Is your mom doing okay? I'm worried about her. She's fine. I think it's my turn to take care of her now. Maybe that's weird, but I'm pretty sure it's true. A lot less weird than you think. She's very lucky to have you. Hey Haven, the Record Traders is currently accepting applications. Priority will be shown to applicants with previous retail broadcast experience. Fill out an application on our website. We'll be conducting interviews next week. Dope! Okay, so I'm def applying. If you're hiring 16 years old, lol. But is there like a sudden opening? Who left? Nobody yet. Some of us are just kinda exploring our options. If you leave without saying goodbye, I will cry. Who said anything about leaving?
Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait.
I don't know, man. Hello friends, I've decided to open back up to commissions. I think we're all looking for ways to stay busy right now, and making art has always been my favorite method. So please get in touch if you want a portrait. I try to keep my rates reasonable and offer you a discount for first-time commissions. Awesome news! Should we call the shop? That works fine.
I've got some continued support for you.
We at Typhon Mining would like to express our gratitude toward Haven Springs for your continued support. We have issued a statement which is available for you to read on our website.
The phrase recent events is doing some work in this post.
Due to recent events, the Black Lantern will remain closed to regular business until further notice. Bruh.
It never ends.
A statement regarding the ongoing investigations in Haven Springs. We appreciate the community's concerns. Details are still emerging and we are cooperating with the state police. We currently have exactly as much information as any of you. Addendum. State police have tapped the Deputy Jason Pike to provide assistance in this case, and as such, management of this account has been handed over to another deputy. While we acknowledge that Deputy Pike has come to occupy a special role in Haven Springs community, we urge you to direct all inquiries through official channels. I just don't understand how all of this could have happened under your nose. What is going on over there? This is not an acceptable statement. Nothing but respect for boys in blue, singular boys in beige who dance to Typhon's tune. There's no way the cops didn't know. There's something they're not telling us for all the money. Dropped your tinfoil hat, you loon. That's everything. There's a note here. Okay.
Still looking out for me, huh, Pike?
Alex found us in Jed's house. After everything, I thought you ought to have it. Pike. Oh, that's a jacket from our dad. Okay.
Nothing like being called delusional by someone you trusted. That one really hurt. I'll never understand exactly what happened to me down there, but I'll always be grateful.
Yeah, don't give up. Oh man, I just don't know. Man. The whole thing with Jed just feels so unnecessary, like he had no reason to go that far with us.
Must be rare that a local paper gets to break out the really big headline.
True. They're like, oh, finally headlines. The Rocky Mountain Gazette scandal. 8 deaths covered up by Typhon Mining. Haven Springs rocked by revelations. The picturesque Quake Mountain town of Haven Springs is revealing after a series of revelations that connection to the death of Mr. Chen, Mr. Jacobs, Miss Jacobs, location manager overseeing the expansion, is simply unimaginable what that girl has been going through, said Miss Leaf. Miss Chen has declined repeated. Expansion efforts halted. Residents are left wondering about the efforts of local business and real.
See? This is why I try to only read the art sections.
Old and new talent shine at Spring Festival. Editor's note. The following review was filed before the events of the town council meeting the following day. For all related coverage on those events, please see A1, A2, A3, blah blah blah. A surprise newcomer and a free-time veteran joined together to create musical magic under the Spring Festival starts on Saturday. Alex Chen, whose brother Gabe Chen, longtime bartender at the Black Lantern, was killed in a tragic mining accident last month, lit up the crowd with her passionate vocals and powerful guitar. And still, she's only known as the girl with the dead brother. And now we are the hero who took down Typhon, hell yeah. It has been a long time since I've witnessed a Spring Festival crowd dance together with abandon like that, noted Jesse McPherson, local novelist. It was transportive. Steph Gingrich, KRCT DJ and mainstay on the Spring Festival stage, held down the drums. For what the duo claimed was only their first time playing together, including even practice sessions. Colorless reviewer, a tad skeptical, the chemistry was palpable. And another one. Bowed but not broken, Haven will survive. The image of Haven Springs as an idyllic refugee, an oasis of comfort and civility, blissful removed from the tumult of the outside world, was shattered on Sunday. In truth, Haven never really existed outside postcards and tourism board travel anyway. But while we have weathered troubles and fought demons in the past, we know that this Typhon mining scandal will leave a unique scar on the psyche of our small town. Not just from what took place, horrible enough as those details are, but from who was involved. a young and beloved bartender, a respected mining industry up-and-comer, and the town's most reserved patriarch at the center of it all. Jed Lucan currently sits in San Miguel County Prison. Finally, he's on a 24-hour suicide watch for fear that he might try to harm himself. But the harm he has done to his town, to all of us who knew and trusted him over the years, is just beginning to be understood. Still, in the face of this tremendous calamity, we say, Haven will survive. We will. I need to check on Ryan. I mean, his father is in prison. Laptop. Oh god.
Good thing I sold off all my Typhon stock.
Okay, Typhon CEO resigns amid stock plummets. Sources say FBI investigations imminent just hours after a defiant press conference in which he vowed to see his company through the choppy waters ahead. Dennis Walker has resigned as CEO of chairman of Typhon Incorporated. Meanwhile, shares of the global mining concern, once top 500 sector, have nearly half, blah 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 to blah blah with no bottom in sight. I'm not reading numbers. It all stems from a series of shocking allegations and confessions tied to operations on Western Colorado, where regional operations coordinator Diane Jacobs and former mining team leader Jed Lucan were arrested for. Oh, Diane is arrested too.
I'm pretty sure my voice was already heard by everyone who needed to hear it.
Denver Tribune, Alex. I trust you have received my other messages and voicemails. I am asking for 10 minutes of your time. We got to print at 8. Please let me help your voice be heard, Alyssa.
Is it weird that the part of this that bothers me the most is nondescript dive bar?
Colorado mining scandal has deep state fingerprints. Irregularities abound. Truth remains buried. What are they hiding? Deep state deniers and wool-eyed cynics. Good luck trying to make sense of what went down in the small mountain town of Haven Springs last week. Behind closed doors of a nondescript dive bar, 8 town council members gathered to discuss a Monaco mining permit. And when the doors opened, one of them was admitting to murder, another to criminal fraud. And yet no one else could explain in any rational way anyway how this all supposedly happened. Local taxidermist Reginald McCallison, known to others in town as Ducky, described the near hypnosis in the room as a great man was made to stand naked before all and exhumated truth begot its rightful place atop the throne. To long-time readers, the applicants, could not be clearer. This town council must belong to or be a servant of the globalist para-governmental military industries nexus that dictates international.
I know now that my inaction, in the face of injustice, was itself a terrible wrong. And I know that I will never be able to undo the tremendous pain and loss I caused. I do not ask for forgiveness. The only person who could give that to me is gone. Thank you.
Okay.
There are no victories at the end of this. Just more painful truth. I felt very close to Ducky after our dance. I guess he felt the same way. Was Charlotte's response all my fault? Or would she have turned on me no matter what?
I think this didn't really have anything to do with us.
I haven't spoken to Ryan since the vote. What am I even supposed to say to him?
Get dressed for work. Another Life is Strange moment. At least our fish is still here. Is she gonna sing?
I've been playing a lot the last 2 days, trying to think things through. But I realize it's actually the opposite. When I'm playing is the only time I get to not think about Jed or Gabe or being betrayed and wanting to forgive but not knowing if I can. Most of all, what I don't think about is me, because I've never been good at that. And suddenly, it's the only question that's left. So, I just keep playing.
I don't even have any words anymore. man. Sorry, Alex. I'm saving my final words for the credits. But right now, I'm just looking for a way to end the episode.
Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
Oh man. It happened 11 years ago. Huh.
The LARP was 2 days ago? That doesn't seem possible.
Seriously? What the fuck? Wait, what? But why are we able to walk after using 1 day of crutches? What the fuck? Okay, this does not make any sense at all.
Maybe I do deserve some $ justice, but I'd much rather be able to move on with my life.
Alex called me. You deserve justice. David Mankiewicz is Corridor's plans of attorney. Okay. I see.
I want to go outside without seeing anyone. That's why God created rooftops.
Why did I misread God as Gabe? And I was like, wait, Gabe created rooftops. We're going upstairs, and I hope there's gonna be... Oh. Ryan? I just wanna save. Ryan.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
What you said, the truth about my dad, I couldn't accept it. Maybe I wasn't strong enough. Can you ever forgive me?
Of course. I would have reacted the same
I
probably.
already do. You faced something horrible. And for a moment, you turned away.
It's only human nature to respond in denial in such situations.
I should have known. Maybe deep down I did, but I just couldn't accept it.
But it's out now. And as horrible as it is, we don't have to face it alone. We have each other.
They're perfect for each other because they share the trauma. Oh man.
So, what's next for Alex Chen?
I don't know, man. Writing some emo songs, probably.
I guess I'm asking because I'm in. I mean, whether it's here or anywhere else. If you want me, I'm there.
You would leave Haven?
You would really leave Haven?
Sure. What's left for me here anyway? Unless you were staying.
I'm not used to getting to decide what I want. I guess I'd better think about it.
How about we buy a van? And we're gonna
I guess so.
take Steph and Ryan.
You know where to find me.
Just go out on a road. No. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the loading screen right now. Because that means we can end this episode, even though I'm probably gonna put this into 2 episodes anyways. And see you in the next and probably final episode of Life is Strange True Colors, episode 5. Until then, Shazam, bye-bye. Let me know your thoughts about this whole thing with Jet in the comments. And see you. Till then, Shazam, bye-bye.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.